Hello! Our comparative words for today are patience versus passivity. I come again. Patience versus passivity. There's a deep difference between patience and passivity. They look alike on the outside. They are still calm and unbothered, but beneath the surface, they are worlds apart. Patience is intentional stillness, a power-packed pause, a quiet with a purpose, not bound by a curse. It waits with wisdom, with timing in mind. Eyes on the future, the heart is well aligned. On the other hand, passivity is a different song entirely. It is waiting too long, knowing something is wrong. It's fear in disguise, dressed up as peace. It whispers, don't act, till your courage will cease. Patience holds ground like roots in the rain. Passivity folds like ants in the chain. One is a fighter, calm in the fight. The other is a sleeper, afraid of the light. Patience is intentional stillness, a choice to wait because you trust the timing. Passivity is silent surrender, a refusal to move because you fear the cost of the action. One waits with vision, the other delay in confusion. Patience is powerful, passivity is paralyzing. Patience holds the sword across its laps. Passivity dropped it long ago. One is listening to the timing, the other is running from effort. Patience waits because it's aiming. Passivity waits because it's afraid. Let's take a look at a vivid example. Picture a seed in a fertile soil. It doesn't rush, it doesn't run, it doesn't scream for the sun. The soil may be dark, but it is not dead. It is deep with promise, thick with purpose. The seed does not resist the weight, it leans into it. Root first, then rise. Delay isn't denial, it's a design. Patience says, stay on the ground, trust the rain, you are growing. Passivity says, this is the real life, buried forever. But the seed that understands timing will rise as tree. The seed that forgets its purpose will rot with excuse. Waiting not in weakness, but in wisdom displayed. Patient know the storm will come and go, and timing is everything, so it moves when it's time to grow. It's grounded in silence, but fierce in the inside, ready to strike when the stars align. Passivity, on the other hand, wears the same still face, but beneath it is fear and the silence of disgrace. It is not rest, it is retreat. It's not peace, it is defeat. It's a prisoner dressed in peace robe, sitting in a cage, smiling at delay, yet dying from unspoken rage. One waits with weapon, while the other waits with wounds. One is powerful and held back, the other is power assumed. Just like there is difference between waiting for the right wave and standing at the shore afraid to swim. Waiting for the right wave means you are watching, learning, listening, prepared to act once the timing is right. You are patient, but you are present. You are not idle, you are intentional. But standing on the shore afraid to swim means that's not wisdom. That's fear disguised as logic. It's hesitation rooted in doubt. It's being scared to fail that you are never ready to try. One is readiness with restraint, the other is retreat with excuses. Patience trusts the tide, passivity fears the water. Let's understand patience and passivity in modern day life. In business, patience is building a brand with roots, not rushing to go viral. But passivity, it's ignoring the feedbacks, it's blaming timing while your vision gathered dust. In relationship, patience is learning from the rhythm of another soul. It's giving space, offering grace, and growing together. But passivity, that's watching love die while you do nothing. It's mistaking silence for peace while really it's distance in disguise. In personal growth, patience is daily discipline, showing up even when you are not seen, reading even when it's boring, practicing even when it's hot, But passivity, that's setting goals and never moving, dreaming big but doing nothing, clapping for others while shrinking your own shine. We can also say in business, patience is refining your offer, where passivity is never launching it. In relationship, likewise, patience is giving someone space. Also in personal growth, patience is trusting the process. Passivity is procrastination wearing a wise man robe. Let's go biblical. In the story in Exodus, the Israelites stood at the edge of Red Sea, enemies behind, ocean ahead, panic setting. But what did God say? He never said, wait a little longer or stand still and pray. He said, tell the people to go forward. They went forward even before the sea parted, even before the way was visible. That is divine instruction, faith in motion. Sometimes in life, breakthrough only comes when we move. At times, not when we wait. Because forward is where miracle meets with obedience. Not everyone is meant to be prayed away. Some are meant to be pushed away. In conclusion, patience chooses to pause. It is still but never stuck. It watches, it listens, it breathes, it prepares. A stillness packed with purpose. Passivity, on the other hand, it's far off different. It's silence laced with fear. It waits because it doesn't believe. It stands still not out of strength but out of surrender. It's not listening, it is lost. It's not preparing, it's postponing. Patience is a captain, steady in the storm. Passivity is a sailor who drops the anchor and hopes. Choose right.